Okay, good evening fans. I have Neil Harlow here today at Leatherhead Football Club, and the special thing about today's interview is that Leatherhead Football Club are basically a Step 4 semi-pro club, but a real significant thing is they actually have a women's football team. Neil, how long have you actually managed the side?
I've had probably 6 or 7 years. We've had the girls since they were sort of 11 years of age. I mean, I don't know how long ago that is, but
that's brilliant.
6-7 years.
And in terms of like the pyramid, what level? You know, like you've got the women's.
Yeah, we're tier 6 at the moment.
Tier 6,
yeah.
Okay.
So only 5 more promotions.
Yeah,
WSL.
And then you'll be on BT Sport Live and everything. In terms of, say, if there's any female footballers out there, how can they get involved with Leatherhead Women's setup? Is there an email address or anything like that?
Yeah, it's manager at Leatherhead Football, Leatherhead Women's. There's a lot of stuff that we're putting out on social media at the moment, which we are obviously we're looking, for next season. There's adverts out there. We're looking to bring new players in all the time.
That's fantastic. And in terms of spectators, do you allow admission? Is there a charge?
No, free entry.
Free entry.
Free entry.
And home games, are they actually here on the pitch?
They're down on the Harlow turf.
Brilliant. And I believe the next game is a ding-dong derby against Dorking Wanderers on Sunday the 2nd of April.
Yeah.
1 o'clock kickoff.
Next week we're down here. We've got Dorking coming down, so it should be a good one.
Yeah, and basically if there's a lot of rain, just check the usual Twitter feeds and stuff like that.
It'll be all over our Twitter, Insta. We're now on TikTok as well, so we're out there, Facebook, etc., etc. Yeah.
That is absolutely fantastic. And whereabouts in the league are you at the moment?
At the moment, to be honest, it's been difficult for us this year. We're second from bottom, unfortunately, but it's one of them where we went up. We wanted to test ourselves. We sort of could have stayed where we were, but I don't think it would have tested. There wouldn't have been the test that we really wanted.
Yeah.
So we've gone up. We've had a go. 4 games left. Let's see where it takes us.
And in terms of the overall setup, it's just the one team you run? You don't have a reserve side?
At the moment, we've only got one team, but we are looking, hopefully, to get a development team next season and sort of push on from there. We've got sort of 24 girls signed on. And obviously there's an overload, so we'd like to get a second team, but let's see how we go close season.
And in terms of practicality, do you like train once, twice a week?
We're only once at the moment, so we've only got the hour, which is a little bit restrictive. They do an hour fitness on a Wednesday, but we're looking, again, hopefully, I mean, I've literally just sort of been in discussion, so we're looking to get that second hour, which hopefully will help us moving forward.
And is that here or under the lights?
No, we train at ACS at the American School in Cobham.
Oh, fantastic. And that's outdoors, is it like?
Outdoors on the Astro.
Oh, excellent, yeah. So no matter how bad the weather is, unless it's...
We're always training.
Yeah, unless it's like an earthquake.
Exactly. Exactly.
And in terms of age categories, what's the youngest player?
So to be fair, we've got, so it's open age, so it's 16 and above.
16 plus, basically.
At the moment, we are literally sort of 16 to 19-year-olds, other than 1 or 2. Yeah. I won't mention their ages because they won't thank me for that. But there's 1 or 2 that are older. Yeah. At the most, we're 16 to 18, or 16 to 19. Sorry, we've got sort of a feeder club or a lot of the girls have come through Mole Valley Girls, and that's where we sort of get most of our players from at the moment, but as I say, I've had them since they were 11. Yeah. So it's now just, it's an experience for them. To be fair to them, we possibly could have stayed where we were, but they wanted to go up. They wanted to push themselves. They wanted to see how far they could go. And we've not disgraced ourselves by any stretch of the imagination, but it's a different animal in the division we're in.
What's the league called that you're in at the moment?
We are in the London and South East North Division.
And what's sort of like the furthest away trip that you'd have to make? I'm thinking in terms of, the region.
Probably Hackney.
Okay, so that's where I was born, mate.
Yeah, we're in and around London.
Lovely.
We're in and around London. Yeah. So there's two tiers to ours. So we're sort of north. So we're London area really, Brentford, Watford, teams like that. And then obviously there's a southern area which is sort of Eastbourne and Hastings, etc., etc. So listen, as I say, we could have stayed where we were and possibly won games week in, week out, but the girls wanted to push on. They wanted to test themselves, and I can only commend them for that.
Yeah. So anyone who wants to come and have a butcher's hook, the next game for Leatherhead is here. Leatherhead women versus Dorking Wanderers women, Sunday, April the 2nd, kick-off 1 p.m, and it's a ding-dong derby. And also, women's football is the fastest growing team sport in the UK, and if any of you women or girls out there are thinking of getting involved and you're in the sort of the Mole Valley, sort of Dorking, Leatherhead area, please visit the Leatherhead website. Just go on Google and put in Leatherhead FC, go onto the website, and there's a devoted section to the women's department. So please do make some inquiries and come down and have a butcher's hook. They're a half decent team. Thank you very much.